Malo babalele ka dinako tsotlhe lo kgwetseng lo nweng ka kelo tlhoko. Guys.
Yeah.
And then after I did that video and then I posted it on TikTok. And then 2 days later it was sitting on 1.2 million.
You're lying.
Okay. Like how can I like in most of my videos, it's a content. Like content is based moborolo.
People, one thing people don't realize different accents. How do you like transform like that?
One thing about me.
Hey yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy T for the one and only Tono Tlakumtili Paralaneti. Yes, Mr. Self-Made Man for the country. Yeah! Welcome to T-K²Podcast for real. We are here. Episode mama, it's been a while. Rasa record, rasa but today we are here. Khanyesa Network 83 ra leboga go tla go hosta mo nakong ya gompieno. Leng gore batho ba ipsina ke la le motho wa mannete o no dilo tse di serious ka nako ke tinge ga maditšweng thata. Mohanga, who's it? Sharp, man. It's been a while. Riri ra go batla ka kwano. But finally, you are here. Welcome to T-K²Podcast. Makarizi, you're not here, but Kaitin Jame, my nigga, you trust me. I got this boy. My man, just introduce yourself to Vakhanka Nation.
Okay, now my name is Thabo T Simango. Ke tlhagajalo ke le ko Garaboresi, Austria, Northwest. But I grew up in Rustenburg and I relocated to Johannesburg. Yeah, I'm a performing artist. I'm an all-rounder. I'm a comedian. I'm a writer. I'm an actor. I'm a musician. I'm a composer. I'm a playwright. Yeah, I'm a you name them all. Akona mo ke se yonting ke petle ke ya malemela gotlhe.
Ko Garaboresi.
Ko Garaboresi.
Ko Garaboresi.
Ha o tshwana le Garaboresi go Austria.
Ko Austria. Ha go ke madi a khamo.
Ya madi a khame ko botla khame ko para go kwa. Garaboresi o hetaganyetsa bikinyana hela. O botsana ka Garaboresi pele ga Garaboresi o tla bole mo Garaboresi.
Ke go gwa sentle. O motho wa metla e thata, I can tell from a distance.
Yeah.
Ka boripana. Introduction ya go se re utlwile. Mare kwa thata o re bolele gore o mang go tswa kae ka kgolo le gore boheletso le mo go se o le tsone nako ya gompieno yana o itlile jang ko.
Okay. Now I was born in Freiburg Private Hospital.
Motwadilo.
Yeah. Ke motwadilo. Then ha ke nna sebaka mo magaeng. And then when I was 3 years, that's when I relocated ka 1999 I went to Krugersdorp. That's where I stayed with my grandmother. Kentsele my grandmother for a period of 99 2000 2001 and then 2002 that's when I relocated to Rustenburg. I stayed with my parents, both my parents. I stayed there for until I finished my matric with my twin brother and my parents. I was in Rustenburg.
Okay.
I was in Rustenburg for duration of about from 2002 until 2013.
Oh, I have
a twin. Two. I have a twin. But mostly if you follow me on social media, I do have a twin. I'm a poster here and there. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's an metlai kgotsa ke beja because it's one king comedy.
It happened. I would actually say I did not choose comedy. Comedy chose me. So there was a friend of mine who was a comedian at that time when I was still at school. So when I was still at school, this other friend of mine was like, Manawe, since you are a good writer, where we are doing Comedy Thursdays, they are looking for someone. And then I was like, no, I'm up. and then abampolela gore no gona le this other guy okay mo buleletseng ka wena, so I'd like you to meet the guy. Then I went there, then we did a free writing. Can I write comedy? Then I wrote whatever I wrote there, and then the guy was impressed, and then from there he was like, okay, you're going to be part of our writing team, so you're going to be writing for our Thursday shows. And I was like, no, it's fine by me. Kita balansa skolo le comedy writing. And then mostly when we are behind the scene writing, like entertainer magic dada. So Mungwa Blake was always interested and then was always enticed on how much itabane ba la when I was around, because I'm that guy that will never get bored around. So again, and then that guy was like, how about on one of our shows, and then I was like, but I'm not a comedian, I've never done that before.
Babata upalama stage.
Line up on the next show.
Which year was that one?
It was in 2014. Yeah. Babata ke pakama for the next show. Okay, fine. I wrote for myself. I guess like
comedy.
Then I have to do performance, and I was like, no, I'm not a comedian, but we will see what to do through performance. And then after I did comedy for the first time, after I saw people falling in love with what I did.
Wait. How was it like the first time?
For the first time.
For the very first time.
It was nerve-wracking. This is something that I've never done before.
Loku kaina kweyo.
Rekoso wethu.
Mimona wa kwa rabresi. Achola jube ka go dira metla ite.
Then I did that's when I first tasted comedy, and then I fell in love with it. I've never looked back. That's why I did not choose comedy.
Comedy chose you. Damn it.
Understand?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Mariano mpolele kana go yo twini ga go ikae a eno tshwana lo ene kana go yo.
In terms of Thabo
T Simango. No. So sidira.
And he has never been part of entertainment. He's not an entertainer. He's not an entertainer.
It's like only 9 to 5.
95.
9 to 5.
Or 9 to 5. I was.
Okay. So what about the comedy of
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between Khodira Metlae on a stage and Khodira Metlae on social media?
Okay, social media is different because I grab this. It's a broad platform. On stage, it's for specific audience because there's a show happening every week. Then you sell tickets for duration of probably 6 to 7 days. And then how sure or how many people are going to pitch? Maybe 50 or even less. But on social media, you know, okay, if I'm going to do this on social media, people are on social media and most of them are using social media. So if I post this now, I have a certain amount of followers. If I post this now, it's going to go viral. So on stage is specific audience, and then on social media it's for everyone. Mostly. But on social media you have to accommodate everyone, since but on social media but by social media is a limited age.
I know it's something but similar to this one. What is the difference between influencer and a promoter?
A promoter,
according to you.
According to
yeah.
Okay, according to my understanding, an influencer, I think, is someone who influences about a certain brand and how it works and how it will
benefit. Yeah.
And then a promoter is someone who is promoting a brand. I got all the influence it. Okay, this is Unaba Rutaka a brand. So this one why promoter in terms of marketing, why Regisa broad. So that's a promoter. Like how tolo wana mo di event nyana gona le di promoter influencer. So baba influencer ke ba le ba leng gore ba ruta ka event gore okay this event e mabapile 1 2 3 and then promoter ke le gore o assista go rekisa event gore di ticket di tsamaye batho ba kgone go pitcha. So yeah, that's it.
O e mo go tsone tse pedi tse.
I think I'm both. I think I'm both.
You're both.
Yeah, because I'm teaching about the event. Gore e mabapile eng. I'm sharing ke share information. Ke tsenya batho ke ntsha batho mo le fifing ke ba tsenya mo le selling about the event, and then at the after more I'm selling the event. That's why I get I'm both.
Okay.
Yep.
Ke itse re tsimolotsa la berthuba, but I just want us to break an ice now.
Okay.
And ke itse ro mo moyeng o ntsombo mo lente mo I'm just going to ask you some 5 questions stupid nyana ona le motho.
Here and there.
What's that?
Here and there, yeah. I tried the relationship in Mola and then they didn't work, man. They didn't work out. My longest relationship was for 6 years. After that relationship, I've never had like a solid relationship. It ended in 2023. So eventually, when we decided for okay, no, Yana, a breakup for good. Ever since that relationship, I've never had like a solid partner. Okay, this is my woman.
So or the popcorn. Do you see yourself maybe on a
yeah, I wish for but the kind of hustle that I do, I'm always on the road. I'm always on the road, so I don't think this is the right time to build like something solid. Understand? Because ngana like ka kreya motho o leng gore o focus te o batla go into and all that. So I ke krena I'm always on the road. So
okay.
Go into na go mang ke phela ke sna lene ra go bonda na go mang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Una le ngwana? Ga o ipone. O ipone ngwana.
The cost of living is too high.
Okay.
How you spend I'm not saying I don't want to be a father. It's just not now.
Not now.
Yeah.
Maybe get the 40 kwa. 40 years.
After 40, yeah.
After 40.
After 40. That's like if after 40, if I don't after 45. If it happens for like one after 45, then it's done. It's chai.
It's chai.
Yeah.
So, Mpolelel, how you comedy let's go back to the reality again and again. How you comedy? I want to listen to tutor like the career, or you just focus more on this is my career, ke comedy, ke spana the theater, ke spana. Because at the end you have to survive.
To survive, ne? Yeah, life is all about survival. And why is the industry yeah, I wanted to go into business. But at the end of the day, I'm a performer. So I prefer and love performance more than anything. Even though I would like to venture into business world, but I venture into property and logistics because as an individual.
So before you had a 9 to 5 on the link.
By 9 to 5, I was working in the restaurant. Yeah, which is something that I despised. I did not love that job, and to this day, I'm still asking myself, how did I even stay that long? Like, how did I even stay that long? Because I was there for 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Because I was doing entertainment, then COVID happened.
Yeah.
When COVID happened, no bookings, no performance. We are locked down, like literally locked down. And then I'm like, how am I gonna survive? Because I'm not getting booked. There are no gigs. Like Joburg was like the center of lockdown.
Yes.
Because that's where the COVID started. And then late 2019, I came home. I stayed for about 6 months. Yeah, I came home 2019 December, and then I stayed until June. Beginning of July, that's when I left, and then I went to Rustenburg. I stayed there for about 2 months. No money, no savings. I ran out of everything, like literally, and then I was like, no man. You know what? I have to look for a job because COVID was no longer the same as it was when it started.
Yeah.
So I began enough.
Got the level. It was levels, ne?
Yeah. People can sell. There's a mask. And then I went to look for a job at a certain restaurant. I never thought I would actually go out there and look for a job, but I had to swallow my pride because I ran out of everything by that time. And then I went to this other restaurant. I asked for a manager. And the manager came. The manager came, and then I handed my curriculum vitae. And then the manager was like, "Okay, I will call you." And then a month later, I got a call to come for an interview. After getting an interview, then they said, okay, after this interview you're gonna have to write a placement test, and then I passed everything. That's when I was hired. I worked there. I did not like the job. Even the hours were draining. No passion, no enthusiasm, like nothing. The only thing that was there is because I was getting paid and I was surviving because of the salary that I was getting there. But eventually when COVID was over, I was like, whew, finally. And then I stayed 2 years after COVID because I wanted to cover Nyana Mabaka Arile. After covering Mabaka, I was getting approached. Most people were asking me, like, you're no longer doing content. It's been a while. It's been a while because the last video I did, it was back in 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019 September. And then I haven't done any content. 2019
up until
2024. Bastard. And then people were like, you need to come back.
I'm at the
restaurant. So the more salaries, I was like, okay, let me stay a bit longer. Because like every year, great race is going. Yeah, and the bonus is festive. So those are some of the things that kept me there. And then I sat down with myself and I was like, but what is my purpose? How long am I going to stay there? Play A and D.
But somehow, I think because you're an entertainer, maybe it's a misa now. By the time we talk about Gabu Madijo or whatever that do be,
entertainer here and there, and then they loved that. And then after I had to compile and hand in my resignation letter, I got a call from my manager telling me, the customers have been asking about you like crazy. Like people have been asking about you. Even people in the same street, they were asking about me. We cannot get here and there, but coming back to that job,
never.
Yeah, I'm back to the job that I love.
Outside, comedy influencer.
I think narrative comedy, because my comedy is based on real life stories. I'm bringing the storytelling stories and then I'm combining them and then bringing them to life. I'm telling people stories. Like how Kalebella, like in most of my videos, it's a content. Like content is based like your box side CV. Box side CV, because I'm focusing on what happened back in the 2005 2025. So it's a 20 years gap in between. So I'm mixing what happened 20 years ago and what is happening now 20 years later.
I get you. So how's the content? How's the comedian?
I'm performing. I'm a performing artist. I'm doing theater mostly. I'm doing theater.
Really? Like theater.
Theater isn't like theater performance. I'm doing theaters. I'm booked doing theater, and then
one take, man.
Yeah. If I'm doing comedy, I'm doing theater. I'm telling stories. I'm bringing different characters to life. Crazy, educated, poor, everything. Yeah.
But what inspired you?
I was inspired by this other dude. Wow, go tlapeng. Ke ne ke bona a le focus thata go borolong. O ibiza Uncle K. Ke kakanyo. Yeah, he's from Tapeng. Yeah, and then when I met that guy, I think it was 2020 or 2021. I met that guy, and then I was like, hey, man, this guy almost. It was I was like, this guy almost, and then hey, how's it? Fine. And then I was like, man, this guy is inspiring me. How about I do comedy content? And then okay, I was like, okay, fine. That's when I tried ka video ele ya me owning out for Friday, okay? Yeah. Amaro.
Can you
stay? Adi pies. Yeah. And then after I did that video, and then I posted it on TikTok. And then 2 days later, it was sitting on 1.2 million.
You're lying.
Okay. And then I was like, okay, I get more Facebook, and then it did well on both Facebook and TikTok. And I was like, no, man. Content yeah, comedy barolo. Yeah. And then a month later, that's when I did LARI, and then after I did that, it got like more reactions and more likes and views than early. And I was like, no, man, but to barata content let me focus on doing content yaborolo.
So did you ever go back to Kakanyo Baba?
Yeah, and then I was happy when he told me because Haribu ala bofela ona grele Spanego Cape Town. And I was like, yo,
damn, that's all scars
mona we re tlo go kopana hanyano mona o le ko Cape Town yo, because Cape Town is like far. That's like more than 10 hours
it's far,
drive from where I'm located. And then when he told me, I think it was 2 months from now, he told me, I'm moving to Rustenburg. And then I'm like, no, like Rustenburg, like Joburg is like an hour and 10 minutes drive from Joburg. So, and then luckily by the time when he moved to Rustenburg, I was in Rustenburg. And then he wanted to settle for a month, and then he called me. Niggas are joker that time, and then I found his missed call. And then I was like, hey, man, because can you get video? And I'm like, no, man, molo family, yeah, man. And then I checked. Maybe that's one because nigga wanna taba because Cape Town I get on a little Table Mountain. I was like, maybe go Table Mountain or something. And then I could go voice note before I call him back. He was like, "Mana we kimara Rustenburg, you know, yana I kikrile transfer into Semuruli." And I was like, "Good shot." Tenghela ho we kimara gere aroko pane ko molong. That's when we catch up, at least man. Catch up. We were there for like mama 7-8 hours catch up content because I wanted to bring him back because people wanted him back. After I took a picture with him and then I uploaded it, and then within like 10 minutes, I guess it's another 500 and something likes, 100 and something comments, people asking for content this guy this guy. So unfortunately the kind of a job he does, it requires more time. So I just can't push content, but spare time I'm not promising anything, but I will try.
I got into the questions how tata man e ka re in na bogolo thata ne wa thupa ntshale ge re tso shift beginning. Just tell me about the challenges to kopana le tsone when you are into this journey of your botshelo ba gago, especially in the comedy.
My comedy,
the challenges.
To be quite honest, I've never faced any obstacles through comedy. When I vented, because I started my career, to tell you something, I started my career through acting on stage, theater. So there was a foundation that was searching for a talent more a township. A township called Meriting. So Hagel go Meriting. There's a friend of mine, a childhood friend, like a 2010. They're looking for talented performers who are going to be traveling around the town, around the country, not country per se, because like we were traveling between Gauteng and Northwest Province. Then I auditioned. After auditioning, I was like, okay, fine. I stayed because Motana, and then I had to keep all the numbers are next of kin. After the numbers are next of kin, they called my mom, telling me, okay, I got the part. Then I went there for a callback. After a callback, I got a script. I got a contract for, okay, you guys are going to be here for. Don't you mind who bought the company? Oh, it was Multi-Meridian Foundation, MMF.
Okay.
Yeah. So we performed there for about 3 months, and then World Cup came to an end. After World Cup came to an end, and then the organization closed. I never started performing. I fell in love with performance from that day. So I began this this other performance organization Mabana it's on my figure. It's the performance. Okay. Experiencing in Leonela 3 months, I went to Mabana, I auditioned. After auditioning, I went back home without a doubt I'm gonna get in. And then I got the part. I performed, I did the dramatas tuana mostly. I did
so many. You can cry now. Okay, give it a shout out to Thabo T Simango, and many more. This is how you do this is how you became emotional, this is how you 1 2 3 4. More social media to visit young
Facebook. I think Facebook compared to any other social media platforms. So when I came back to doing content, I started posting on Facebook, and people fell in love with everything I was doing, whether it was comedy, whether it was monologues. Whether it was comedy, monologues. I started getting approached by event organizers, but we would like to book you to do 1 2 3. And I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is dancing. I'm a jack of all trades. Then that's how I started working with so many event organizers. So to this day, I'm still grateful to Malubelo, one of my greatest friends that I met back in 2010. So to Mama was like, you have so much potential. After us now content which I started early last year, was like, you have so much potential. If Oka join the event organization, you're gonna do well. So and then there was an event called the Mingle Spritzer Weekend. Coming every September. So I marketed that event. It was a sold out show, something that I've never done before.
Actually, when each and every
event that I'm part of,
pushing,
it's sold out.
It's coming sold out.
Okay. Is it me?
Marketing genius.
Is it me? Marketing guru, hold me. So I did that event, and then it was a sold out show. And then there was another one that came after that one. In it came sold out, but the main one, the one that I would say I will always be grateful, Tsoma Matiki, the Villian Lady. The split, the Mingle Splits Weekend, because in more the world of marketing. After I did that event, I started getting approach from so many event organizers. Say, hey man, I saw you did this and this and that, and then it did numbers. I saw live videos of people who were there, and then it did well, and I was like, no problem. Then I started focusing on that as part of one of my side hustles. Yeah.
Tell me, I just want you to take me to the process actually. Like, how do you start this thing up until it's an social media? Like, step by step. For someone who or rather what you're doing, and let's
okay, Obana, number one, passion. Number two, talent. Number three, determination. Number four, dedication. Number five, consistency. Without these five things, you won't last. So when you have all these five things, I'm telling you.
How do you develop like barulong, like comedy?
The culture.
I just want us for to restart something, just to tease those people who are here. Today, so I just want you to like it's a hand idea or push this thing.
Okay, I'm very good when it comes to observing. I'm a very good observer.
Today.
Duration against someone gets to something. I'm a
can't
good
wait.
listener.
I can't wait.
Good observer.
Yeah.
So wherever I am, I've done acting for more than a decade.
Yeah.
So acting is all about observing. It's all about researching.
Yeah.
So you observe for your characters that you're going to be portraying. You research about those characters, because when the creative directors give you script, okay, this is the character you're going to be portraying. When you do the readings, the only thing you're gonna come across, this character is from Tembisa and he's a thug, and you've never played a thug before. You have to go to Tembisa. For research. Just sit there, go coning, go taverning, and then see how the thugs behave. And you're like, okay, this is how the thugs behave, this is how they dress, this is how they walk, this is how they talk, this is how they articulate. So this thing of observing became a part of me ever since I joined acting. And then when I turned it into comedy, I did the same thing. I did the same thing in terms of observing. So the language, the accent, the sound.
People, one thing people don't realize different accents. How do you like transform like that?
One thing about me, I get the MC stage and then introduce the act, and then VIP. No. I introduce the act, I do whatever I do there, and then I leave the stage to go and interact with patrons. So when I interact with patrons, people think I'm only go there to maybe take the photos or maybe whatsoever. I'm going there to observe for my next content. Understand? So like for instance, Heads and Shades go tla batho ba morokeng, go tla batho ba tla khameng, go tla batho ba moswana phaposane, Freiburg, Saudi. So I have to go to the patrons and interact with them. And then okay. And then what's the reason behind me asking them for guy? Okay. And then I'm observing the accent, how they talk, how they move, how they walk, and then eventually when I get to social media, my job is done. My job is done.
When it comes to that one, we shall like nobody's business. I just want you to give us something. Okay, before we can get there, I just want to know, which comedy of yours do you have any? I
don't think I have any. Like everything that I do, whether on stage, whether on social media, I love everything that I do.
I just want you guys, man, I just want you to give us something. If it's possible, you call attention. Something. I just want you to give us something, my man. Any. You can just watch there and what's up, dog? Hey, talk it, Joe. And you can even try. Ke batla o tshwarele cherry e jola ko Austria.
Okay.
Ke ngwana gangisa ne o jola ko Austria. Malomagwe o na le nyatsi go tla kgameng. So ga ba eletse gore ba ka be ba ke reng cherry o ke ngwana mo ganyisa o jola ko Austria.
Malomagwe
kwa tla kgameng le ene o jola ko Morokweng. I know you can transform.
Yeah.
Ka bobedi ba bone ba batla go bara ba tlogele so se ba se dirang mara ba bedi bone ba ratana go bohelelong ga ba itse re ke bana ba
so go na le ngwanyana ke ngwanyana ganyesa o kreile le kolwane la go gara borese go string go ga mosinki pese to be specific no na go ngotsa mele le maloma gagwe ba ile go ga Thindi ga ba tsena go ga Thindi kwa ba iketlile go tsena kgarebe ke ile ya Morokweng ga te ke ga maloma gagwe ha tsena ko ba bua ha itse re ba bua kae mo focus mo whatever eneng a ira no o batla intro from maloma gagwe wa botsa he malome jaanong ke yo a o nkitse go re bole motšhela le motho go game o ikutlwa ke le bole motho go game jaanong se visit a o se ke lo wa tlhantlhela wa Morokweng yo he ngwana go ya wa re go dileng wa matago ke bo ya ra reke a o berkiwa ke mala toilet maloma go ke wa tlhantlhela ole wa mo tlhalosetsa gore motlogolo a ke o botlhale thata ke utlwe maloba o ntha gore o ka monela motlogolowe ene motlogolo ke ene o sapiosexual ba tsware sapiosexual ra ba thola na uriana se ha lo ditlhong ga te sex o capturile sex on the whole thing and ga te sapiosexual
kana mo lo tla gamenne
Grele kharwe go Morokweng
ngwana ko Austria wa ga ganyisa
ngwana go ganyisa ba go Austria
okay
ga Thindi
mara ke batla rompolesa like re ntse re le go batlharong ya no khona ya Bafokeng is it the same thing
no it's different completely different from any other accent Bafokeng they've got their own
mara le bone ba differ
they do differ because ke godile le bone
microphone o gogele go go ena ntsentsela
ke godile le bone Bafokeng ke tsena sekolo go Bafokeng people coming from Phokeng Tlhabane le Faragatla Hillhood Meriting Sunrise Ramochana Boitekong ke gotse le barolong le Bafokeng in general so
how do they differ actually cause rona ke ba bang ba lotolosa
ha o ka ke ene le mone ke ga o ka ke rona ke hela jaaka o ka bone ke fela jaaka o ka ke Bafokeng ba
ke batla go itse teng gore a ke rona ba rolong re khona di fara accent bone ile Bafokeng gona le something like that
le sona sa bone in general ne sa di fara le sa rona
that one I know
that one you know so over to understand the accent
do they have the same thing e lorna rena le yone this idea
no
ba tswana le batlharo okay
ba tswana le batlharo
that's what I wanted
so when you are from Rustenburg o le mo Phokeng wa Phokeng no different mo Phokeng e fela mo
so here's the thing o khona go itisa Bafokeng o khona go itisa batlharo o khona go itisa barolong ka go arologana kana ke mo wa sentle a ke re ha re gola rona ne re opela go tre ska ra ja di sweets o tre ska ranwa botse wa idirwa ke mo go wena re fe tip
I think traveling to many gigs in different provinces it really taught me a lot and it really gave me an exposure and it really gave me an opportunity to observe all these things and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, their history, and all these people, like their cultures, how they live, their background, how they lived back then compared to how they live now. So those are some of the certain things that I had to learn. So people think for a performance you just have to go on stage or social media or in front of a camera and you perform. No, you have to research, you have to learn, you have to read in order for you to eventually get to a point whereby you're like, okay, now I'm confidently able to do this.
Radio.
Oh, radio.
Yeah.
Okay, I started the radio back in 2015. Wow. Those were some of the... Because I'm a jack of all trades. Can you get
Yeah.
So, I'm learning new things within the entertainment industry because you can't do one thing.
Yeah.
If you focus on acting and then you're like, no, I'm an actor. If there are no acting jobs, what is it that you're going to do? You're going to stay and wait for your next job.
Yeah.
Because possibly it might take you long. It might be a month, it might be months, it might be a year or even years without booking acting jobs.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, since I started with acting, let me try radio and see if I can.
Yeah.
And then I joined a community radio station, Kokasi. Then I started learning through people who have been there for ages, and then I started getting mentorship. When I saw how I can actually do radio, I can actually do 3 things within radio. I can do voice-over ads. Which is
one of the things that you are doing.
Yeah, which is one of the things that I'm doing currently.
Yeah.
And then presenting.
Yeah.
And then news reading, which is what I am excelling at. After I saw her, no, I can do radio. I did it for about 3 years. And then there was a guy who was on radio telling me, Mona, you are doing this good than someone who's been here for 10 years. And then when you've been here for 6 months, you are a good learner, you're a good observer. Then I was like, okay, let me focus on radio. But there was not that passion that I have for comedy and stage acting. And I was like, okay, radio will be one of the things that I do. And then I left a community radio station for Mabaka Arileng to go back and focus on comedy, writing, as well as theater practitioner.
Okay.
Yeah. Then years later, I'm back. And then at some point, my friend and I wanted to start our own radio, but unfortunately, due to some circumstances and obstacles, we had to. And then I started applying for commercial radio stations. Even to this day, I'm still applying. Okay. I haven't got like anything solid. But if I get anything solid, I'm gonna go back. I'm definitely gonna go back. There's a friend of mine called SABC Maiza who has been encouraging me not to quit. Buitumelo Mafole.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Maiza. Maiza my folks, Wamuzoding FM. We see from 12 to 3 a.m. in the morning.
Now tell me, busy. The way you busy stuff like that.
You can find me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Thabo T Simango.
Yeah.
I'm on X at Thabo Simango _ I'm on Instagram at Thabo Simango _ I'm also on TikTok at Thabo Simango _ So I'm using the same underscore on all my social media platforms. The only difference is Facebook because I'm using my full name.
Yeah. Remote T-K²Podcast on a T for the one. You can just put it like that way. Renalo and Namzazila Humpino. Rare Harela Lecorejare, Tankija Rencha, Resatakamatazia Lecalonia. Kratona producer with Kelala Hela. Now I'm signing out. Happy New Year.
So
Kibale Bashe.
Harets wala re konosa tsa jana re hetare le bile go ngwa moshawa ke pepedi masome a mabedi thataro ke rata go lo ra ke re expect more from me, more gigs, more bookings, And right now, I want to go back to venturing into music. I want to do composing. I want to do music writing. I want to do music business full time, but not quitting comedy. I'm going to do comedy here and there, but I want to resuscitate my music career that I started back in 2015, but I did not focus more on it. It was probably 3 months, and then I was like, okay, let me just go and focus on other things, because music industry, it's quite tough. But yeah, expect a lot and more from me. 2016, 2026, I mean, here we come. Aware?
It's all like a Setswana, man. Ke rata go ikgarela ka Setswana.
Yeah. Okay. Ke rata go ra ke re lo solofela go le gontsi mo go nna mo ngwageng wa rando lebile o fa re tla bere kono setsa jalo ngwaga o wa 2025 ka kgwedi eno e re le mo go yone e ya Sedimonthole e tla be tlhola malatsi a le 31 ke tla be ke dira go le gontsi ke tla be jaanong ke boela jalo ke a go tsosolosa tsametsa mmino tse leng gore ke le ka dileka dingwaga di ka nna 10 ka ngwaga wa 2015 mme e ne sa dira bontle jalo ke ka mo ke neng ka tsa tshwetso ya gore ke tlogele e seng gore ke a e tlogela ke re ke okobatse go senene ke be ke tsamaya jalo ke a go dira dilo tse dingwe tse leng gore ke a di dira mo go tsetsa botaki le boitapoloso ga mmogo le maitiso jaanong ke konosetsa jalo ke re solofelang go le gontsi mo go nna re tla kopana mo ngwageng o tlang o lo itlhokomeleng bagaetso ke a itse gore ga e tla be ya go bokutlong wa go tla be go diragala dilo tse dintsi mo dimalo babalele ka dinako tsotlhe lo kgwetseng lo nweng ka kelotlhoko.
Oh yes, from your boy T4 the one and only Ntono tla kumtsing a sa le ntwana ke grot mane le parala nete Mr Self-Made Man va di contra. Peace out.